take a step back and look at today, it's obviously mixed emotions. You're happy to be in green and yellow at the same time. Zychek out the back of the front group. Ben Day out the back. GC hopes the team's a little bit more focused on you now, and then obviously you would like to win the sprint. Like, how do you reconcile the day? You feel good about the day? You feel disappointed with the day?
Well, the only disappointment for today really was is me running second and not winning. That was a huge knockback for me. Being a sprinter, you always want to win. That's just, that's the name of the game. So whenever you get second, it's a huge disappointment. But my consolation prize is taking the yellow jersey. Team meetings that went on, from day one with before the tour even started. We had, so many cards to play with. We've got myself, we've got Bernie Sulzberger, we've got Ben Day, Phil Zychek, Darren Ralph. All these guys are capable of winning the tour. So I think we've been taken stage by stage. We've seen how it's planned out with an ultimate goal in mind for flying Australia to win the yellow jersey. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter if it's me, Ben Day, or whoever, any team member. So, knockback Phil Zychek lost 30 seconds. It's just the way it panned out. Like, he went with a couple of the moves earlier on, and then the next move that I went with just seems to be the one that stuck. So, that's bike racing. You just got to take every moment by every moment, every day by every day. So you can never tell what's going to happen. Now that I'm in yellow and I've got a bit of time on my sleeve, maybe the guys will still. But we've got some great team workers with David Kemp and Ben King still in contention. We've got Darren Rolfe now as well. So we've got a really strong team. We've got a huge respect with Garmin Slipstream. I'm sure we're all going to work together hopefully and do what we can do.
What about the moment when it's the four of you guys up the road and then you realize that Wiggins come across with Sutton on his wheel, and that changes everything?
Yeah, like I was definitely, I took a lot of work for me actually to get across that break because they already had about 15 seconds on me, and I noticed it was dangerous. And Phil Zychek tried to go across with the first one, and then they saw the danger of that, and they bring him straight back, and then I countered that move. So for me, it worked out perfect, and I rode across to it straight away. And Sven Tuff was working really hard in the first when it was just Matt Wilson and David Pell and him away. And as soon as I got across, obviously it was a danger to take the yellow jersey. So he was sitting on, so it was just the three of us working. And just the conditions, having three guys against a chasing peloton or someone even like Wiggins, it's a huge feat to beat. So with 12k to go, 10k to go, I thought it was a perfect move for me to be in. It was fantastic. I had to work a lot to kind of keep that group working. We all, were trying as hard as we could, but unfortunately, when Hank Vogel said that Wiggins and Sutton was coming across, it was a bit of okay, no worries. Well, keep working because in my mind I had that to contend with, but also I had young Kursipu who's in the yellow jersey and he's only by 1 second. So I had Sutton and Wiggins to play in my mind, and also had Kursipu. So I still wanted to rotate. Hank was telling me to sit but work a little bit. I wanted to keep that bunch moving because I wanted to keep as much time I can on Kursipu because he's also a fantastic time trialist. So, the way the race panned out was just anything was possible and anything could happen, and so many different scenarios and so many different outcomes are possible. So, but we're still happy we got the jersey.
We should have lined up that sprint. And, you've got three Garmin riders. I mean, it's to get as close as you did is actually kind of an accomplishment just in itself.
Yeah, like I was just playing in my mind, and Hank was in my ear to tell me, and I think he was a little bit far back. He was in the second group. Hank was behind in the car, the second group, so he wasn't quite there. He couldn't really guide me through anything, but I kind of knew what would happen. They were hitting, like Bradley Wiggins was trying to hit us a few times, and Sven was hitting us, and Sato sitting on just ready for the sprint. So, they had the numbers, which was perfect for them, and I was just, I guess myself, Matt Wilson, David Pell had to kind of look out for each other a little bit, even though we're all here to win. But they threw a few things out with 5k to go, and then with 3k to go, and basically David Pell hit out with Wiggins on his wheel and myself on Wiggins, and I thought I hit out with about 150 to go, and I thought that was perfect. But Sato just had the right sit, and it was uphill with a headwind, and he took advantage of it, which was perfect. I would have done the same thing. And
you did the same thing 2 days ago.
Well, that's it.
Uphill and a headwind.
Yeah, it's a bit of a battle between him and I with the sprints, but yeah, it's just the way it is.
2 days in a row you're going out for the intermediate sprint?
Yeah.
Presumably the green was a mission. Is that still a mission, or is it going to fade away a little bit now?
That's a good question. I don't know, I haven't thought that far ahead. But I think it's not like there's not too many guys going for the sprint by the looks of things.
Who's second?
I couldn't tell you.
You must have a fair lead there.
Yeah, I've definitely got a fair lead after today's stage. I think there's maybe a Joe Lewis, whatever his name is, from Drapac. Okay, well he might be out then. Okay, well that's no good. That's not very good news. I'm not too sure who's. But as I said, apart from going for the green jersey, it also gives me 3 seconds if I win the sprint. If the guys are going, you know, all out to win the sprint and it's using up a lot of my energy, I probably won't go that hard. But as I said, I need as much buffer as I can going into the TT. Okay. You can come to